So today I will explain more through this PowerPoint the materials and matter in our surrounding, and you will learn more how to differentiate between physical and chemical change. So physical change, it is a change in a way matter looks, change in size or shape. Matter remains the same in physical change. بيصير في عنا كمان change in states. As you are seeing in this picture, cutting wood is a physical change because there is a change in size or shape of the wood. Here, painting the wall, it is a physical change because we are changing the look of the wall. How this matter looks. We are changing how this matter looks. While chemical change, it is the change in the composition of any substance. There are many signs or evidences that show us that a chemical change occurs, such as light, as you are seeing here, release of heat or release of gas, formation of bubbles, change in color, as you are seeing here also, release of odor, formation of precipitate, etc. As you are seeing here, burning wood, it is a chemical change. Why? Because new substances is produced, which is ashes. So wood turns or changes into ashes. So the objective for today is to differentiate between physical and chemical changes. Wrap up. So physical changes. Physical changes are changes in the way matter looks. مثل هون, this man is painting the wall, so he is changing the way matter this wall looks. Okay, so physical change are changes in the way matter looks. So physical changes are changes in size and shape also. Like here, crumbling a can. We are changing the size or the shape and the shape of the can. Physical changes are changes in state. Here, there is a physical change of water into ice. There is a change in state, so this is a physical change. But matter remains the same. In a physical change, no new substances are formed. Melting, boiling, freezing, and condensation change states of matter physically. In this diagram, we have different states of matter. Here, ice melts to become liquid, so there is change from solid state into liquid state. Here, water boils to become water vapor, and here, water freezes to become ice, from liquid to solid. In other words, no new substances are formed since water remains the same, but in different state. Ice only melts, water freezes, and water also evaporates. So, squeezing a can is physical change. Why? Because we change the shape of this can. The shape only changes. No new composition is formed. No new substances is formed. Breaking a glass is a physical change. Why? Because the size, it changes only. Here, the size, it changes, and no new substances are formed. Here, this sheet of paper, when we crumble it, and it looks like this. So crumbling a paper is a physical change. Why? Because the form changes only and no new substances are formed. So chemical changes. chemical changes are changes in composition, are identified by different signs: light, heat, color, odor, gas, formation of precipitate as we study. So matter does not remain the same. A chemical change, new substances are formed. Upon playing with lead, fireworks, chemical change takes place since new substances are formed. There are many signs to indicate that this is a chemical change: light, heat, and color, as we are seeing light and release of heat and change in color that appears after being lit. Here, this apple undergoes a chemical change. Why? Since new substances are formed. What are the signs? The signs are odor, الريحة, and color, change in color. Here, baking soda with vinegar undergo a chemical change since new substances are formed. Here we are seeing the signs, which are formation of bubbles and gas, صار في عنا formation of gas. Classify the following pictures into physical or chemical reaction. So baking a cake is a chemical reaction because a new substance is produced. Melting chocolate is what? Is a physical change. Why? Because there is a change in the state of this chocolate from solid to liquid. So it is a physical. A nail rusting. شو يعني nail rusting؟ هيدا المسمار بعد ما صار في عنا صدى عليه. It is what? It is a chemical change. Why? Because a new substance is produced, which is rust. Toasting bread is what? Is a chemical change because a new substance is produced. So, this table shows these four situations. First one, changing water state from ice to water liquid. Ice undergoes heating, so it changes to water liquid. Then water liquid undergoes heat, changes to water vapor. Okay, so what is the type of change here? It is a physical change. What is the evidence or the sign? Change in state. صار في عنا change in state. Cutting wood, it is a physical change. Why? Because صار في عنا change in size. Burning wood, it is a chemical change. Why? Because formation of light and heat and formation of ashes also. Squeezing a can, it is a physical change because there is change in the shape. So burning wood, it is a chemical change. Melting ice, it is a physical change. And here also it is a physical change. Why? Because there is a change in the state of this ice, state of matter. صار في عنا change in state. Boiling, it is a chemical change because formation of bubbles, formation of gas. Painting the wall, it is a physical change because we change how this matter or this wall looks. So, in this table, عندنا هون first one starch plus iodine. When we add iodine solution to starch, it is a chemical or physical? It is a chemical. How did you know? صار في عنا change in color as you are seeing. Okay, when we add salt to water, it is a physical change. Why? No change in composition. ما صار في عنا new substance. No change in the composition. Cutting wood, it is a physical. Why? No change in composition. صار في عنا only change in size. Baking soda plus vinegar, it is a chemical change because صار في عنا chemical reaction between baking soda and vinegar. صار في عنا production of gas. اوكي formation of bubbles يعني صار في عنا formation of gas or production of gas. Okay, number 5 here we have evaporating water. Evaporating water, it is a physical change. Why? Because صار في عنا change in state of matter from water to water vapor. Okay? Crumble a paper, it is a physical change. Why? Because صار في عنا change only in the shape of paper. Burning a candle, it is a chemical change. Why? Because صار في عنا production of light and heat. Potassium iodide plus lead nitrate solution, this experiment we studied it last time. Okay, it is a chemical change. Why? Because صار في عنا formation of precipitate.